Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we were working still over here at our copper factory, trying to get our automated wiring maxed out and being produced as quickly as possible. With that, I have actually noticed now we are stuttering where we're bringing the train stuff in. What I was thinking we were doing, what we could do is actually run a line over here and deal with basically use some of the overflow. Because it's stuttering, it's like, well, why not? So, that's what I've started doing. So I can pop that there, and then what I've got is I've got it coming in here into a splitter, which then feeds it up here and down there and into a merger. So effectively we can pump those lines a bit more, because that is stuffed at the moment, but we are stuttering, so we may as well, you know, make the most of it. So if we grab you and put you in there, I mean that is perfect. Right, okay. And then you are overflow. Why is that? Oh, okay. So I don't think it actually snapped onto the belt. That'll be why. Pop it there. And then on. I mean, that's not quite as perfect as it was, but if it works, overflow? Yes, that's now sending an overflow off in that direction. Brilliant. Okay. That's fine. So that's then just going to start pumping up this again a bit more. Cool. So that keeps the bottom line fed, and we're now feeding a bit more in on the top line. I mean, it's not full, it's not perfect, but it does give us a bit more cable coming over in this direction. Now, the stators were going to be the other problem, because we're now maxed out on stators here, and yet somehow I need to make two more. I somehow need to fit two more stator machines in here. I mean, that's going to be a real pickle. I mean, it would be kind of nice to put them there. I need the cable in the reinforced plates. Okay, I'm going to need to make a trip back to the main bit. Maybe we can fit them there, but then it's going to be trying to get the wire. The wire's going to be easy. It's going to be the steel pipes, trying to get those pipes over here and hoping we're producing enough. So yeah, I will catch up with you guys in a couple of moments once I've got some of the bits and pieces we need to make all of that gubbins. Okay, right, we're back. And just while I was grabbing the resources back over at the Nexus, I have found that we are now short on... What the heck was that? Last second it spun on me. We are now short on steel... steel bars. Which is not good, because we use those for a lot of things. So at some point we're probably going to have to go and have a look at the steel facility out in the desert and see if we can do anything about that. Right, okay, so you guys are going to need steel pipes and wire. So the wire isn't going to be too bad, because what we can do is we can pinch it off this bit here. So if we put a splitter, and you're effectively... Come on. There. How many do you need? How much wire do you need? 40 a minute, that's fine. So we can feed that straight down there. And then we can do the same on this one. Cool. So that's them getting their wire then. So that's the easy part. I mean, we'd still need to get these guys power slugs, but one problem at a time, shall we? So, you guys need power. That's not too bad. We'll do that. And that. Okay. So then, yeah, now we need to get the steel around here. Actually, we could sneak it around here because we've got a splitter here. Okay. So then we can run it up here. Okay. Let's put our splitter here. How many steel pipes do you need? 15. So a Mark 1 will be fine for all of this. Right. That mouse ticked an extra one that I didn't need it to. Yeah, there is fine. And then we do that. Okay, alright, well that sorts that, the steel pipes for those ones. Well, that's good. Okay, so then it is just hopefully going to be we're making enough steel pipes downstairs, which I don't know that we are. I think we mathed it so we were exactly feeding the ones that we had. Right, so let's quickly go back and check that. Okay, so we can do something about that if I take this window out. And then that out. And yeah, we still got Zoop on, so we put a bit here. Right, you make 50 a minute. Ah, but you're fully overclocked. Normally, we might hit an extra 20. Okay. Right, so if I do that, no. If I do that, feed you in there. Oh, actually, you only need to be Mark 1s. Right, and then we take you out. We put you there. And you there. Okay. So that's that bit done. That's not lined up, that's a bad start. Okay. Right, steel pipe. There you go. You know what you're making now as well. Right, yeah. See, that's what I thought. You were going to start running out of ingots. So then let's go downstairs and see what we can do about that. Right, I think you guys are fully overclocked, aren't you? You are. Okay. Which means I need to knock this window out. Probably that bit too. And we expand that out. Okay. Right, if you're going to make... What one are you using? You're using the solid steel ingot recipe. Okay. You're going to output another 60 a minute. Is that enough? Yes, that'll be enough. Okay. Yeah, because you only need 40 a minute, that's fine. There's power there. That's not what I meant to do at all. Right, so that's getting that, and then you... layer it away. There we go. Right, so that's then going to hopefully feed all that down. Okay. And then I've got a merger here. You're making 60 a minute, so that's fine. So you can pop in there. Right, like I say, hopefully that's now going to be enough to keep that all fed. Hopefully we're going to have enough steel ingot or iron ingots to keep all of that sorted. We're just going to have to wait and see how that shakes out. Right, that should then sort all of the steel pipes to go upstairs. Right, because now we're making an extra 100 pipes. That should certainly keep all of that done. That should get all the stators sorted. Though, yeah, I remembered these guys need to be overclocked. So we'll need to go out and get some slugs for that. Which means I may as well just up all of that. Because it's going to need them. Right, okay. Might as well up all of this as well, actually, eh? Right, let's pop downstairs. We'll just finish that too. There we go. Upgrade the lines across the board. Okay. I have noticed we're also nearly done with our thermal rockets. Oh, it's the autosave. I was so worried it was crashing again then. So worried it was about to crash again. Oh, this autosave's taking a while again now. We are getting there. Only going off once an hour, so that's why you pretty much get one every 2 episodes. Right, okay. So, okay, so as long as downstairs copes, that should be alright for that. Hoping you guys are getting enough wire. Otherwise we might have to do some kind of overflow. I mean, these guys are full, so that's okay. Because they're now just going to flow through. Yeah, I see that stuttering. Okay, so those guys are all maxed out. That's fine. Right, well that's going to help somewhat with the stators. And then you guys with the cable. Oh, the cable's dried up again. That's stuttering there. Okay. That's because that is feeding through, and I suppose we are using all of that cable at the moment, aren't we? I'm not letting it back up any further. Okay. Right, okay, so let's get back to what we were actually trying to do last episode and get some of this cable straightened out. Now, from memory, yeah, that's now all in order. But we need to get more copper ingots up here. Okay. So we've got you going to all of this. I mean, the easiest bit would just be to go out and get a ton more slugs and overclock all of it. I don't see that being the issue, though. Being a good move, though. What I think we could probably do in the meantime is... Oh no, not Mark 1s. You're meant to be Mark 5s. Upgrade all this. Get that running as quickly as we can. And then, if we... You're mergers, aren't you? Yeah, so if we then get a smart splitter, and we feed you in there, and we send the overflow off in that direction. There we go. Right, that's going to feed a chunk more at the moment, because we are producing slightly more on this line than we are able to use. And it does actually then mean what we could do is just expand this bit out and do everything off of this single line, because then that's just going to overflow into this one. Yeah, that feels like a decent way of doing it. Right, so let's, first things first, not get sucked down the tube. And... Right, have you got any... Right, you've got no bits in you. Right, so I need one portable miner. Okay. Whoa. Right, okay. Where are we? I need an equipment workshop. One portable miner, please. Actually, I will need two, because I'm going to upgrade both of them. But let's start with this one. Right, and then that gets all upgraded. Right, okay. And then we take out these windows. We deal with these rocks, because we're allowed to blow them up now. Lovely. Can I deal with that one all the way over there? Oh, I missed. Come on. And throw. Gotcha. Nice. Okay. Just try and deal with these so we haven't got to worry about gas. Right. And then sweep some foundations out. And you do 30 and 30 a minute, don't you? Right, yeah. And we've just put down a Mark 3, which does 240. But because it's on a pure node, it'll do 480. So 480 divided by 30 is 16. And originally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Excellent. So we need another 8. So that's 3, 4. I really wish it wouldn't slip like that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Nice. Right, come on then. Whoa. Skip forwards. There's no power. Right, okay. So let's put you there. And then you there. And then now we have to start doing it this way. But that's okay. Right, okay. And then you're there, and you're there. Okay. Feed in. Right, we want to copy your setting. And then we want mergers on this side. But I need them in line there. Why is there still gas there? I took the rock out. There should be no gas there. Right. Bring all this in. Cool. And this is part of the problem with how I've actually done this playthrough. I have done a lot of the maths and stuff on the fly. I haven't actually done a lot of like pre-planning beforehand to make sure that I've got all the maths worked out and everything's going to be in line, and that is absolutely something I should have done. And I mean, most of this is just fitting on band-aids at the moment to try and plaster up the cracks and just get the damn thing behaving. But I mean, hey, that is then... This is working and sending more upstairs, which is what I needed it to do. Cool. Right, now that line is going to start emptying out in theory, because that's only doing 480. Now, I'm hoping... I mean, that's kind of pretty to watch, seeing them all make the copper and send it down there. Now, I'm hoping this is going to start feeding up here, giving you guys enough to at least get started with it. Because we do need a lot of cable. I mean, I've still got a couple of amber lights at the end here, but that will just be the manifold doing manifold things. I kind of want to see this climbing. So that looks like it's staying... Oh no, it crept up to 5, so it's slowly getting there. Okay. And I mean, to be fair, this earlier steps in the manifold. Yours are 100, 98, 99. You're on 40. Yeah, so that one's got to fill up, and then that one will fill up faster. So it is getting there. It's just manifolds doing manifolds things. Alright, but at least all those copper bits are now wearing away. Not 100% efficient yet, because again, the manifold is filling up. I don't suppose I've got any ore on me. I have. There you go, you can have 97 ore. Get it out of my inventory. And then that's going to start sending more upstairs, which is good. what do I want to do with this? Because I could make use of this to throw some of that overflow up here. And that is tempting. Right, let's have a look. Because you're stuttering, aren't you? So if I cut this out, actually that would be a perfect place to pop it. So if I put a merger there, lift hole there, right, and then I'm missing an AI limiter. I need an AI limiter for a smart splitter. Oh my... Ah! Right. AI limiter then. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. I just ran over to the quick wire facility to get it. Now. If I... do that there... and say overflow. Okay, so that's sending stuff out. Is that then? It's like it's not hooking into that merger. How about now? No. Why is that not working? If I just do that, that's working. Right, well that's going to help flood that. Nice, and because it's only using the overflow, it's not going to mess up anything further on down the line. Okay. Happy with that. So you're now getting overflow of tons of copper ingots. You're now getting overflow of wire. So that should hopefully help quite a lot. I'm almost tempted to replace that. So you are both any. This one is then overflow. And we just merge on there. And we'll just throw that in there. So if there is any overflow, it just goes off and gets bolted into the next line. Because this one's now getting an extra ton of stuff thrown at it from below. So if it is able to fill its line, it can at least then send the surplus onto the next line. Which is something. And that's hopefully going to help with our cable production quite a lot. I mean, this one's keeping up with its wire. But you're right at the beginning. Oh, hang on, aren't you? 60. Yeah, you're never gonna... In theory, they're never going to overflow, are they? Because they're always being fed exactly what they need on the 60. Yeah. I mean, that's fine then. Okay. Well, that then suggests that the these are all now being fed exactly as they need to be. Because this is the last one in the chain. Are you getting your 60 a minute now? You are. So that's now 100% efficient. Fine. Nice. As long as downstairs with its surplus can keep up. which it is not going to because I can see those numbers dropping. But that's fine. We will see what we can do about upping all of this. So again, we're working with more copper. I'm never going to escape copper. But this is where we are at the moment. So, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons and my YouTube channel members. Your support is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a supporter, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games that I'm currently playing. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.